P Nice went to the baseball game. The baseball game was between the Trebles and the Hoovers. And some of the Hoovers and the Treble members had a problem with P Nice pulling up to the baseball game because previously P Nice did some content with 4 extras.
So wanna go? Third Street, what's happening? We out here the folks hanging out, cuz. I don't know what it is. Dead on me. Off the back, Chris on the feed. Burning out 212-316. What's happening, cuz? On the hood, burning out on the dead homies, Chris on the feed, big hood. You know, you put up on your crib one time. Tell Rap King Park, you know what it is, cuz. On the back, Chris on the feed. On Burning Avenue. On the dead homies, on the hood, on Burning Avenue. On the dead homie, you pull up one time on hood for a day, cuz. You already know. Happy C-Day, nigga. On hood, look on.
Now, I also can understand how certain people can take it like it's on a street level and it's deeper than content, because in that snippet of content, they were representing where they were from very heavy. I really was proud of them because I understood what they were going with it. They was on some city to city, Long Beach, LA, the blue team. It ain't no real direct beef. We both kind of got some motion right now in this content space. Why not? I definitely get that. However, this internet has become something that gets people put in the twist very often, because it's just like two different worlds, even though it's starting to becoming running hand in hand. So in the real life part of everything, and where P Nice is from, in the alliance that where he come from, they have built with the Hoovers, a lot of those individuals felt offended for his alignment with 4 extras, and that led to him being escorted. Now you got certain people coming out, Trigger Bird, Traffic, speaking on how yes, P Nice got the walk of shame.
P Nice came to the park.
Shout out P Nice. Shout out P Nice.
Shout out to P Nice, man. He came to the baseball game, man. And you know, gang of homies out there, everybody out there. And he thought he could just walk up in there and it was gonna be cool. You know, we know what's going on, whatever the case may be as far as how the streets go. But when the streets is the streets, you can't go to do all that. When like some, you know, opposition or so, you know, the opposite side. They took that offensive by him coming to the baseball game. He had to get the walk of shame.
He had to get the walk of shame.
Did he take the walk of shame? Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
You took the walk of shame because you got all these gang members. There was so many Hoovers in trouble there. Was it? And I remind you, wasn't no other gangs there that I know of. It was just Hoovers and Troubles. I know because I was there. Did he get walked off? Yes. He got walked off because my big homie walked him off. My big T-Bird walked him off. But did he walk him out, kicking him out? No. And on Hoover, wasn't the homies going to allow for no one to really put their hands on him and do nothing to him based on we fucking insane.
He got escorted out of the park. He was not openly, freely, like welcome to that event. Which is like a topic within itself, because it's like, y'all give me the answers to this. Do y'all think it was worth it? Because I don't know how strong the relationship is or the tie between P Nice and the 4 extras and him in the 40s. But from some little stuff I did hear, I think P Nice was saying that when he was explaining to them, that it was just all content.
One of my peoples come over there and like, hey, bro, this person said, can you respectfully leave because you be fucking with 4 extras? I said, what? He said, yeah. They asked, can you respectfully leave? It was one person. Can you respectfully leave because you supposedly be fucking with 4 extras and you was all on camera with them and all that type of shit. So immediately I tell him, nah, I'm not going nowhere. We go holler. If we go holler, we go holler. You feel me? But I'm not for just up and leave. Like, you feel me? Because I like to nip in the butt. Now, if I would have left immediately, okay, the next time I come around or next time they see me, they think it's okay to do the same. Like, nah, that's not what we about to do. You feel me? Especially if we're supposed to be allies, you feel me? Then two people walk up to me, you feel me? And like, hey, what's up? Like, I heard you be fucking with Fro Extras. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And we like, you know what I'm saying? I be doing content. That's how we met. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be doing content. And then the other dude that he had walked over to with said, oh, you was on some content? Y'all did some content? I'm like, yeah, like we filmed it. Oh, all right, for sure, cool. Then they had words or whatever the case may be. I bounce off with my other Hoover homies and my trouble homies. We bounce off, you feel me? Because whatever confrontation that the Hoovers start having, you feel me? We ain't gonna get into detail, but whatever confrontation they start having, that's Hoover business. I bounce off.
So he wasn't really making it seem like, yeah, I rock with them and them the homies and yeah, we all Crips and woo wop wop. That's not his stance. He was just like, nah, man, it ain't nothing on the street tip, or it still is what it is between us. I just was doing the content with him. So, y'all give me the answer to this in the comments. Do y'all think it was worth it for P Nice to do that snippet of content with 4 extras and then pretty much burn a bridge with his real life, like his, you know, where he come from, and put himself in that type of position? Because now you done put this blemish on your image. Even though you might not have got disrespected, beat up and all that, you just was pretty much got at, and your whole past and your whole welcome to your allies was revoked because of the choice you made when it came to content. Do y'all think it was worth it? I would actually like to hear P Nice give an answer for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, was it worth it to him? Because I really want to know the answer to that. That's something that's interesting to me. Also, because I really don't believe, like, if 4 extras, like, I really do believe that if 4 extras wasn't even, like, having motion and being who he is, I don't think P Nice would have found himself in the 40s with somebody from 40s doing some type of snippet content. I don't think that would have been that. But that's also another situation on how we cannot just be so eager or so easy or so quick to trying to align ourselves with motion just because we have motion, you know, or success with success, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes it's not just the best thing to do. Then also, sometimes we have to look in the mirror and really judge ourselves on who we are and who we not in our field, like in our realm of things, like with your homies and the allies and just your whole side of the fence. Cause some people is somebody on their street, some people is good on they, you know, they little portion, some people is good in their whole hood, some people is only good on their block, some people is good with a few allies, some people is good with their whole side of the fence. Like, you know, and sometimes depends on how strong and how many alliances and how long your side of the fence is, you know, the harder the job is for you to become somebody that a lot of these people respect, whether it's from knowing firsthand or hearing or gathering intel second or third. And I think a lot of them don't look at him like he's that much of a Hussein member to get away with that. You know, I think if a lot of them felt like it was deeper than that, and he was like really, you know what I'm saying, like he been showing up and supporting and always been heavy into his showing love for that Hoover and Trouble stuff, then I feel like a lot of them could have been like, you know what, nah, we ain't gotta question that, because in the real way of things, he one of us all like himself through situations. You know, he was over here with us a lot of times when they was busting on us. So it ain't like he just straddling the fence or playing the middle. He also was like pushing some stuff that's an issue for the homies, but also an issue for himself directly to the side. The fact that they look at him like he don't have no real direct, you know, energy in that game, I think they don't, you know what I mean, look at it like he has the right to play with it like that. Even though the whole, just where you come from and where I come from, the whole, you know, the groups, we are solid, we are tight, you know, we all have the alliance, but that don't mean every individual is on the same type of page and is viewed as a person who's a part of the alliance. Because that's the thing too, like a lot of hoods got click ups and that alliance, but everybody don't really be falling up under every click up and every alliance. Some people be a part of everything they gang represent, with the allies, 4 or 5 of them, however, 3, 2, whatever. Some people, they just stick to their own self, you know, and then some people be cool with one ally or 2 or a few, and that just be how it go. Now, I just feel like you have to be aware of everybody's viewing point when it comes to a situation. Like I stated, I didn't see nothing wrong in what P Nice did with 4 extras, but I can definitely understand the viewing point of people who still on a certain type of timing. And that's the thing we have to be mindful about when it comes to trying to play with the streets. And I just say play with the streets because at that moment, real briefly, P Nice did play with the streets. And I say that because a lot of people is on growth, a lot of people is on different type of timing in their life, and they do different things because they in a different type of place in life. But in the real way of how the streets is still operating and people who still on that type of timing, a lot of things ain't gonna be that understood. You know, people ain't gonna have an understanding for it or really have no grace for it. And that's just that. Even though P Nice didn't get disrespected and get whooped out and treated bad, it's still just a small blemish that he gonna have just because all this. Sometimes it's okay not to be able to try to like be a part of everything, you know, because that's a bad thing too. Like a lot of people we want to be a part of everything and you just can't be a part of everything. People picking sides every day. Look what's going on in the real celebrity world with a 50 Cent. Can you hang with anything that 50 Cent got a problem with and be cool with him? Like, life is life, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people gotta know, like, human is human. It ain't about the streets. It ain't about business. It's just like, this is how life goes. This is how people operate. So, you know, it is a good thing that it didn't go very bad. I think P Nice definitely learned something from that. And, you know, that's something he gonna have to wear forever now. So y'all give me y'all feedback in the comments and let me know what y'all think about the situation. Do y'all get where the Hoovers and the Troubles who was not feeling P Nice? Do you feel like, do y'all understand where they was coming from? Do y'all identify with the thought process that P Nice was operating with when he was like, I'm gonna go do this for 4 extras? And then also when he was like, I'm gonna go show up and show some type of support to these guys who find 4 extras as an opposition? Like, y'all let me know what y'all take on that. But I would also want some answers from P Nice though. Maybe I will reach out to him or whatever, or some of y'all could send him this video and maybe he could give a quick answer in the comments. But I do wonder if he feel like it was worth it for him to do that with 4 extras and kind of put him in somewhat of a twist with his true, you know, like backyard, his side of a fence. I'm out.